says that the stream health should be healthy. So then I just have to connect the TV to the other Wi-Fi. But do I have to call Natural Wireless to connect the TV?
Did you have to?
Should I? Like, do I need to?
No. I mean, it should have already been done. Why?
Oh, I just forgot the network.
What?
I just forgot the network because it wasn't connecting.
Oh, you pressed for your network?
Yeah, I did.
And now it's not connecting?
I don't think it's connected. Maybe it is connected. Shit, it's connected. So, all right, so it's connected. The stream is healthy. I think we can start. So I'll keep that in mind for future streams. You gotta turn your computer off. You gotta sign out of YouTube, turn your computer off, and then sign back in. And I gotta make sure everything is right here.
Who DM'd us?
Your phone had died, so I didn't get to check. Hey y'all, are you seeing us good? It's like 9+ messages.
From one person? It's food related, right?
It's soap.
Oh, right. That's what it was. Gonna sell us soap? Do they know us? Well, they do know us. Okay. So we just got a DM, a bunch of messages. So Melissa's reading that right now. I don't know who it's from. She said it's like 9 messages, and it's about soap. You wanna let us know what it is? Baby, we all want to know what you're looking at. Oh, okay, I guess. You don't want to share. Alright, let me read what's going on here.
Let me just adjust the camera.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, it's happening again. Hi, Damien. Thank you. Okay, he said it looks better. I don't know what's going on. So I have to check the bit rate. Turning down video settings. Turn off any outputs to change video settings. We're still here, y'all. I'm trying to figure out the computer thing. Alright, so that's not helping. This is very annoying. Faster. Let's see. Okay, Sarah says it looks great. Okay. Because, like, it still says error on my end. So I don't know why it says that. 64. Maybe that's why. Why is it so high? Make sure you don't have anything running in the background.
Do you have Google?
Huh?
Do you have Google Chrome?
Sarah said, nah, I lied. I'm sorry.
I'm looking great.
Yeah. I am so mad. I don't know why this is happening. But it seems like y'all can hear us fine, right? The rock looks so cute in this picture. Alright, let's try this. Turn down the video setting. Well, alright, let's try and use Is there any difference, guys? Did you say no, we're frozen? Did you just say no, you're frozen? Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. So that didn't help. Let's see. YouTube is recommending 450, but this is not helping. I'm gonna do ultra fast. How about you see any difference? I don't think that's me right now.
Plug your phone, plug your laptop. And what battery is it on?
22%. Yeah. Oh snap, almost whooped myself in the face. Did you say no we're frozen? That's mad far.
There's a remote for the TV.
Sarah said Diamond is clear. Sarah said Diamond is clear.
facing a litany of happy.
How would I change it to go to this screen? Change it to go to this screen.
It'll be on OBS. And then, go to properties. And then device, it would be Melissa. Go to properties. This, yeah, the camera.
And then the bitrate thing from before, can I change it?
What you mean?
From before you had changed it to like something different or?
I'll put it back.
Oh, you put it back. Okay. So this is the highest quality.
Supposed to be.
Before you had changed it to
Maybe. Go to settings.
Where is it?
It's on the bottom right. Is it an output? Yeah, that's the same video. Oh no, it's the encoded preset. Oh no, it's the encoded preset.
Moving very clear. It's probably fake. It's a simulation.
It's a little close. It's a little.
Probably fake. It's a simulation.
It's a little close. It's a little. What you think?
It's a little high. It's a little high. Why you move this down? Yeah. And then raise the camera.
I think this is just zoomed in.
That's fine. That's good.
Oof. That was a lot.
Can y'all see us? Are we clear? Hello, 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 hello.
What, how to dance? How to dance go?
Okay, perfect. Perfecto. How is everybody's night going? I know Sarah, I don't know if it's nighttime for Sarah. It might be like evening-ish. Not sure where everybody is at. We chilling, you know. Bought a table today for $200. So I looked online. It's like $600 online.
Really?
Yeah, for that brand.
Sheesh.
See some $400 ones.
What brand is it?
It's called Uplift. Uplift desk. Since we're here, I'll pull it up on the screen. I'll show y'all the TV. I mean, not the TV. The table. Yeah, I have one up there in the thing. So this is a table I just bought right here. Let's see. Hold on. Where is it? Go to shopping. So this one I just got right here. I got the Uplift. This one is $569. It has 17.5 thousand reviews. I don't know what version it is, but you know. So it does feel kind of sturdy. That's good. The one we have is the maple, which is one of my favorite personal colors.
Right, I'm like, it fits so well.
Right. Is it maple? No. I don't. Is it bamboo? That would be crazy. Because it looks more like bamboo than maple. Because the maple is really light. The bamboo, listen, y'all know it's the Bamboo Project channel. It was only fitting that we get the Bamboo Project table to match. It was meant to be. And it's extra $90 if you want to get the bamboo one. But is this one the same? I don't know if it's the same. This one has like some thing on the back, some like black circles. I just didn't have that. Oh, you could. Who is their web designer? See this? Raise it up. Raise it. Raise it. Raise it. So that's kind of crazy. What else? These are the different. I can't tell. I don't know. I'm like, we should have this one, but I don't know. Like they just take the motor from another one and put it on ours? That'd be kind of crazy. What's the side? This said Uplift on the. It says Uplift desk on the side. Move, bro. I don't want you. No. I don't want you over here. Move. Yeah, we have this one right here. It seems like there's no black thing on it. I don't know if it's a cup holder or something for your. Like your cords and stuff. Yeah. You can customize it too. Is there a weight limit? Let's see what the weight limit is. Oh, it comes with attachments. What is this black thing right here though? Ours doesn't look like this. I'm like, did they build this themselves?
I wonder if this is an older model.
Right. Yes. I'm like, let me see. They don't have it on here. Well, that's not true. Products. They have an app? Well, I don't have the app. Desk frame. Bruh, tell you. It would read your heart rate when you're using it. What else it got on here? It doesn't tell me. Standing desk, is that what it would be called? I don't know if it's called a standing desk or not. Okay, so I guess this is it. So we have I think ours looks like this. The Uplift 24 deep standing desk. That's what ours seems to be. This one is $1,400 for the corner one. Lord have mercy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Uplift, this two? Oh, and you know what I really like? I didn't even notice this. Ours doesn't have that piece in the middle that y'all see here, right? Let's see that. So I'm trying to see if I can find the one that we have. I want to say it's this one. I'm going with this one right here. This one goes to 6 feet. No, that's 6 feet? Yeah, that's 6 feet. Oh, that's the width adjustment. Oh, it has a width adjustment? Nah, we don't got that one. 3-stage legs, tight tolerance for stability, superior anti-collision system. Oh, 50.9. Okay, that's one we have. So yeah, this is a $600 desk that we got for $200. So, you know, pretty good deal. We'll see how it fares in the house, and I'll keep you updated on that. But as y'all know, this is our monthly check-in, y'all, right? So this would probably be one of the most, what would I call this? I would say that this is going to be, it's not a tumultuous month, but I feel like a hurricane month. I don't know what I would call that. So y'all know we're doing Artisan Fleas, which is a craft fair up here in New York. And we are like 98.9% done with that market, to be honest with you. It's really bad how they are moving right now. If y'all watch the podcast, y'all would know what we're talking about.
Don't forget to follow the Candle channel.
Right, follow the Candle channel. Trying to get to 1,000. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on the Candle channel. MBur. If I had the sign in here, don't we have another sign? I thought we had another sign I was going to put in the back behind me during this stuff. But, right, that's kind of what's going on here? I feel like this is not updated. Am I bugging? Is there another chat anywhere else?
What is it on? Does it say at the top, does it say live chat or does it say top?
It says live chat.
So it should be live. The other chat is in Safari.
It's in Safari. Okay. Because I feel like I saw someone say something earlier. Okay. Is this good? Okay. Yeah, so we're pretty much going to be done with that stuff. It's going to be a I don't know what to call this month, because I don't plan on paying for this month. That was the original plan. If anything changes, I probably would pay week by week, but I'm not paying $1,700. So whatever they want to do, they could do. If they want to retaliate and then say that we can't be in the market anymore, then so be it. But it's just a push for us to get out of it. That's how I like to move. Some people like to be a lot more risk adverse in situations like that. But once I can't tolerate something anymore, that's my go-to. This is bothering me. This right here. This one. Not even this one. This one right here is bothering me. Put my do-rag on. That's what I'm gonna do. Be right back. I like this look for the do-rag. Where's the tape at? Okay. So as I was saying, it's pretty much going to be whatever they decide to do is what they decide to do. But we have chosen to just pretty much sell outside, and there are a lot of other markets we could be doing. That we will have a higher profit for those markets. So I was working on my spreadsheet over the last couple of days, and I want to show y'all why we feel the way we feel when it comes to the markets. All right. I'm surprised I don't have a button for this. So this is the dashboard that I'm kind of building out on the spreadsheet, right? So yeah, look at this. So this is 2022 and 2023. So this year so far, we've made $66,000. It's a far cry from the 500,000 that we were aiming for, but it's not bad. We could still probably get to 100K depending how these next 4 months go. But this month we did 5K so far, right? 1,000 of that is from online sales. So we did honestly, I can tell you exactly what we did at Williamsburg this month in Artisan Fleas. This month we did $3,935. And I broke this down on a podcast. I'll just do it again here for people who didn't watch the podcast. So here is what we did this month. So it's cost $1,775. So I'm gonna subtract that, 1,775. We had $2,160, right? Then you have how much it costs for each candle. So how I like to calculate that is this. I'll do this number that we made, and I'll times it by 30%. All right, there you go, 30%, which is how much it costs us to make the candles, roughly. It's $1,180, right? So now, just off of the strength of that, we are at $979 for the month. Just off of paying for being there, and the inventory that we sold is $979. Obviously, give or take maybe a couple $100 or something like that. But that's roughly what we've done, right? So now you got to think about food. So actually, before that, let's go to transportation. So it costs us $5 to get there. $5 for me, so that's $775. It's 5 plus $290. So that would be 7.9, right? So we're gonna do that times. Oh no, that's for me. Then it's the same amount to get back. So we're gonna do plus 7.9, right? All right. So now you can multiply that. Oh, wait. I forgot. That's 7.9. That's to get there and come back. That's 2 days. So we have 8 days in a week. So honestly, we had 10 days this month. Let's double check how many weekends we had this month. It should be. I think it's 5. Right. So it should be 10 technically that we've had to pay for this month. So we had. This is August, right?
Yeah.
So we had 5th, 6th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we had 8. So multiply this number by 8. So times 8.
All right. Then take that number, multiply it by 2. For me and Melissa both going to the fair. All right, so that is, how much money is that? $252 that we spent on traveling. Now let's do food. I'm going to say that we probably spent about $20 on food. What'd you say, each?
Probably.
About $20 a day, whether it be snacks, food, breakfast, lunch. So I would say spend about $20 a day, each of us. So that's $40.
I might say 25.
25 each?
Yeah.
Spend $50 a day on food?
Maybe.
That's a lot of money on food. Let me cut that down. So that's 50 times 8. So you got, let's do plus 50 times 8. Oh, my bad. Minus 50 times 8. Whoops. $326. $326 what we have left. Now, that's not accounting for any time we might have taken an Uber. That's not accounting for anything that we might have lost in terms of candles or things like that. And honestly, this number up here might be the gross number. Let me double check. This says DH. So if I go to craft fair history, this says DH. DH is gross. These are the gross numbers. So if I went to DI, let me put DI over here and let's see what happens. Because honestly, that's the real number. That's the most important. And that's not even like after the loan. I honestly got to add the loan in there. Can't forget the loan. So we got, where is it? Williamsburg. Let's do DI instead of DH. This says we made $3,688. What was the number I had before? Oh, right. So let me go back. Okay. So we had about $300 in discounts. How does the number go down to $36,000? What? Oh, that's what we made at that place. Okay. All right. So now we have made this month $154 at Artisan Fleece. Y'all have been here long enough. Melissa and I have gone outside to drive the car to sell the candles to businesses. I think we sold 3 big candles that day. That's $160, right? And if you were to say, okay, well, all that's not profit, so we do 160 times 30%. No, times 70%. $112. It was $112 that we made. $112 that we made in one day selling candles. Now, let's say you want to count gas, maybe, I don't know, $20 for gas, right? So we'll just minus $20. Do this here. What's going on?
I want to pin something.
Okay. So that's $92 that we made in that one day just selling what's it called? Just selling the candles. Just going outside selling myself, right? That's in one day. We're not paying for transportation really. We're not paying for food really, and we're not paying for rent to have the place. So the 154 is us being there every single weekend. Every single weekend, we're there. So it's like, what is really there to stay there and do? Like, it's nothing other than it boosting the numbers for the month. If we need to get a loan from a bank or something, that's really it. But other than that, we're putting out all that money to go there and not getting it back. And honestly, this number is even way worse if you consider Chelsea. And now the other thing that's not even accounted on here would be, because I think with the net sales, I don't even, does that count the loan?
No.
It doesn't count the loan, right? Mm-mm. Right. So, because honestly, I'm going to show you something. This was really funny. Okay. This is inventory. So I'll remove this number here. Right, that's inventory. And then I will use this number 2 because rent is also in here. Did we do Brooklyn Pop-Up this month?
This month?
Oh, actually, it doesn't matter because I have it. I have this thing on here already. So I was trying to figure out. I didn't want it to count Brooklyn Pop-Up on here. So I'll just do DK. All right, so I'm going to go to August. I'm going to put DK on here. DK. This is going to be the number minus, it's going to be how much we made net minus the cost of goods minus the loan fees and minus the rent.
That's probably going to say we lost money.
Bookkeeping. Then we'll check what else is on that list. Craft fair history. Oh, and fees from just being like whatever transaction fees you have from Square, right? So boom, let's look at this. So we got DK here and DK here. Which I think is gonna be? I think it's gonna be what? $7, $11. Melissa said we're gonna lose money. That's what Melissa said. Mm-hmm. So here we go. DK.
Yep.
We lost $61.59. Let me make sure my numbers is right. Let me just double check this. So, yep, this is because this number. Oh, actually, wait. Oh yeah, facts. Because we only netted $591 for the month. So then, once you subtract food and transportation, we lost $61. So it's like, y'all gonna press me to pay y'all again? I don't think so. Like, it really would only make sense. And the rent is too damn high. It really only makes sense for us to do that market. If we're probably doing.
There's no sense. It don't make no sense.
Did we pay $17.75? Maybe we didn't pay $17.75 this month. Maybe we paid less this month.
No.
You know what's funny? It doesn't even matter because it accounts for the rent for each day that we had. So it doesn't even matter if we did because they would account for it. But yes.
There's no sense. Unless they change how they operate, there's no reason to be there. Right.
It's great. Like, it's so bad. We would, like, numerical wise, it don't add up. It's not mathing. So what's the point of being there? Yeah, we make 5,000, but we lose 6. What we doing? So, like I said, it's cool that we're there. We have a setup, but we can't grow the way we should be growing without it. So,
I really want to paint a picture for y'all. Last year, he's gonna jump in that little thing. He's gonna jump onto it. Oh, can he fit? I don't know. Let me mind my business. I want to paint a picture for y'all. Last year, we had a table, like a folding table with like curtains, and we didn't have the game. It was just my brother, Donovan's mom, that first day, and we made how much? $900 that weekend, that first weekend. That's how much foot traffic was there. That we were able to do that. No experience, first time selling candles. The market is so empty. Like, every week when we post a video, it's less and less people that's coming inside. So we have the best display in there. Like, I really want to paint this picture for y'all. We have the best display. Donovan and I have been going to the market more put together now. The table is awesome. We have more products that are accommodated. There are things that people asked us for. When our customers come in, they love it. Like, the only issue that we have is that there's not enough people at the market. When Donovan goes to freaking Grand Bazaar, it be going crazy, especially when we have all the stuff. The setup is there, so it's not. If I can go to Grand Bazaar on Sunday and make almost $1,000, and that's more than I can make at Artisan Fleas at the market that we currently go to for the weekend, that speaks volumes. Because I know some people like to be like, oh, it's the economy. No, it's not. It's not. Because we can go to Brooklyn Pop-Up, we can go to Grand Bazaar and have a different outcome. So it can't be the economy. Ooh.
It's not. Oh, it shouldn't be. Oh, I don't know why I did that.
So it's like that speaks volumes as to the problem being the market. And there should be no reason why, with this extravagant setup, with the different products that's more accommodating, that's more affordable in some rights, with the 7-ounce candle, that we are making less than we did last year when we first started. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
That's my frustration.
Yeah, I have some video I want to show y'all that I took from last week at the market.
And the crazy thing is, with the market being as terrible as it is, we're still approaching the numbers that we did last year, right? If the market had the foot traffic that it was supposed to, we would easily be probably, what would you say? I wouldn't necessarily say doubling it.
We damn near might be, because it's like,
but it's close. It's like it might be like
close to doubling, because
right.
it might be more, because two things. We have the other candle that's $32.
That's what I'm saying.
We raised the price of the big candle. Last year we were doing 50. We have perfume. We were doing 50, not 50. Let me check how many we were doing last year. I'm gonna pull it up from y'all so y'all can see what kind of numbers. And honestly, I made a chart for that too.
The amount of sales we were doing in a day last year is impossible. It's literally impossible with the conditions of the market right now. It is not possible. That's how slow the market is.
All right, so I'm gonna show y'all. This is 2022. So in August.
50 sales.
Where you saw that one at?
Or go up.
51. So that's honestly, this is the weekend coming up right now that we would do 51 sales, right? Honestly, it's a lot of different things. If like you're right, they are not doing things that draw in the market
at all.
They are pretty much just kind of like, well, yeah. I said I'm gonna get into that because that's another thing. So this is last year, right? July 23rd of last year, we did 40 sales. That's 40 different transactions. Then the following day, we did 22 sales. Wow. So between those 2 days, we grossed. Funny enough, you'd be surprised. The number is.
Me?
Yeah.
Wait, what did you say?
We did 40 and 22 sales.
40 and 22, okay.
How much do you think we did gross?
For the entire weekend?
Mm-hmm.
For 40 sales and 22 sales? Man, I'm going to say like 16.
Mm-hmm. Is your final answer?
Yeah. Damn. It's lower than that? Shit. Maybe 800?
Nah, we did $1,300.
Okay.
For 62 sales.
Right, because I'm like, moving that much product, like.
So that was July 24th, July 23rd, and July 24th of last year, right? Let's look at the equivalent this year, okay? So we're going to go to July of 2023. It will be the 24th or 25th. We did 28 and 18 sales. So we made more money this year, that particular weekend, which is kind of funny.
But that's not. But it shouldn't be. Okay, how much you made this year?
This year?
Yeah, this weekend.
This weekend.
The weekend for the date that you're comparing. That's this year. You said we made more this year. What is that number?
1456.
1456. It should be way past that.
Yeah.
With the amount of work, with the amount of it should be way past that.
Mm-hmm. So, and that's what us selling. Medium candles, small candles, big candles, perfumes, room sprays, and that's we got 28 sales.
With 4 additional cents.
Right, with 4 new cents, right? So let's check another high month from last year.
It'll probably be October.
We did 41 sales in March.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah. So we did 41 sales. This is Saturday. Yeah, this was a busy. I don't know what's going on this time. We did 41 sales March 19th, and then we did 29 sales on March 20th. Right? That's what number. That's 70 sales in 2 days. It's kind of crazy. So let's see. March 19th and March 20th of this year, we did 24 and 22. So we went from 70 to 46. All right, let's look at another date. Another high date that we had. Artisan Flea, we already checked that one. Okay. This one's even crazier. This is, okay, August 20th. Ha ha ha. Wait till y'all see this one. August 20th, which is the weekend I think that just passed. Let me double check. It might have been the weekend that just passed. No, it would be 2 weekends ago. It'd be 2 weekends ago. So we did 48 sales on Saturday and then followed that up with 28 sales on Sunday. And we grossed that day $1,820. So let's look at the equivalent of this year. August 20th, August 21st of this year.
Rock. Don't talk back to me.
It would be the 19th and the 20th. So we did 27 sales on Saturday and 15 sales on Sunday. So that comes up to 42. The other one was what? What number was it before? 20. No, is that right? Yeah, it was, where is it? It was 48 and 28. So it was 48 plus 28 is 76 sales. This year, same time, we did 42 sales. Now, here's the crazy part, right? Like, let me see. So those 2 days, we grossed $1,400. So we made $400 less than the time before. Now, this is the kicker, right? We don't even know how this time would be going right now if we did not have the middle-sized vessels. Because the numbers are similar or close to similar because we added a candle that costs more. So if you were to do, let's see, the average order value for this day, if we did, let's see, it would be, I should add that on here. Do I have it on here? Yeah, I do have it on here. Okay. Okay, so this day, the average order value was $35 on August 19th. So every order was an average of $35. Now, if I bring you back up to the other time period, where is it? August, that Saturday, the average order value was $25. So if we did that same order value this year, it'd be 25 times, and the next day was $20. It would be 25 times, where is this? Times 27. So we'd have made $675. So that would have been like another, what, $200 loss that we would have went. Oh no, $300. We would have made $300 less if we had the same average order value per transaction. So I said that's just kind of how it's been looking, and we have been deciding that we're gonna just focus on a couple other channels and avenues. So one of those is online, and we're just kind of figuring that out. I had a talk with this guy today. Actually, you know what? I'll show you the company that we had a phone call with. They're called Logistics something another. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, it's not on your computer.
I feel like I always have to make candles whenever I.
Logical position. LOG, logical. Okay. So now I remember I was going to get into the market as far as what they're doing and not doing. So they are only focused on getting more vendors. They do not care how many people is in there. If every single week they had 100% capacity for vendors and 2 people came in, they wouldn't care. They wouldn't care. If their churn rate was, what would that number be? 100%? You have new vendors every single week that never come back. They would be fine with that. They don't care. They were like, we just want the vendors to pay us. And when they don't pay us, we just bring more in to pay us. Yeah, I remember back in history class when they would have that, they had unions and they were talking about how the oil companies would hire people to work for them. And then they were like, we want to unionize. And they would say, that's too damn bad. And then they would kick them out and they would hire people to come in and take their job for 10 cents. Right? Remember the term they call them? Scabs. They called them scabs. That is how the market operates right now. They will bring in anybody and anything and everyone just so that they are getting paid regardless of how well the person is doing. They don't care. And on the other side, where they have clothes, it's called Regeneration. That place, they actually take 30% of your sales. They take 30% of your sales. Now, granted, it's during the week when I think it's like Wednesday, I think it's like Thursday and Friday, something like that, because they have, this is my guess is why they do it. They have their own people that they hired to work there. So during the week, the vendors aren't there. Even if the vendor was there, I'm pretty sure that wouldn't waive the 30% fee. So it's like, why am I paying the 30% fee to y'all? If I'm gonna be here during the week and sell it myself, why am I paying y'all? So, like I said, they could care less, and it shows. I mean, Melissa was talking about this the other day. So, right, listen to this. They have vendors who have been there who have been there for years, like 4, 5, 6, 7 years. I think even maybe close to 10 years they've been there religiously, right? Every single weekend they've been there. And they pay for 2 spots. They treat them like it's the first time they ever came in and they cheated with their mother. Like, that's how they treat them. They like, we don't really care about y'all like that, to be honest with you. Now, here's why I say that, right? They had this whole situation where they were like, oh, the market is so crowded and people can't get through, so we're gonna make more space. We're gonna have to open up the aisles. So we want all of the vendors, even though we said you would get a 8x5 space or a 10x5 space. We know we said that, but we're gonna charge you the same amount. But then we also are gonna reduce the space because we want more aisle space, right? So some people have like just tables. You have a regular table, with a little cloth on it. And sometimes you even have a cloth on it. You just kind of there with your stuff on the table. They don't have that. They have like a jewelry display box, like a huge, probably 15-foot display for jewelry. Like levels of it. And they said that's in on top of that, right? Because this brand I'm talking about, they put energy into their display and into their sales, into their customer, things like that. So they had bought a carpet that they had underneath their display. So it looks like you come into like a little store area and things like that, right? They had to cut the carpet to make space, to make an additional 8 inches of space across the whole booth. They made them cut the carpet up just so they can have 8 inches. And then they had to move their display thing back. I'm like, the people that have been here for this long, mind you, here's the crazy part about it too. Not only have they been there for this long, paying for 2 spots, like they have a double booth. They also have their kids who are there, who have a spot in the front where they have food. So I don't even know if that counts as 2 spots or not. But they are paying for a minimum of 3 spots, and they've been here for years. And you're gonna complain to them about 8 inches of space?
And for the market to be empty.
For nobody to come in here? I'm like, y'all bugging. Then on top of that, like I said, my issue is more than just the 8 inches thing, because I remember one time the person that owns the market or whatever, she don't own it. She's like the head person. Bro, I remember me and Melissa, it was the end of the day. There's no one in the market. Not a single soul in the market but me, Melissa, and the woman who I think is like, there's a manager of the market and there's a person who oversees all of the whole brand, right? This lady walked right by us, did not say a word, did not make eye contact with us. We have the best booth in the space. We have the most interactive booth in the space. People have the most fun at our booth in the space. And she walked by us like we didn't even exist. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. I'm like, I'm not going to forget that. Then here's the real reason why it's up for them. Here's the real reason why. There was a time where we had to pay for the month. They have us pay every single month at the beginning of the month, like as rent for all 4 weeks up front, right? Y'all know we're trying to get this bag, trying to get this money. So we decided that we were going to book Chelsea, which is another place that they have, which is every single day. Y'all know about it. The whole thing about making all this money from there that never ended up happening. That costs $1,500, $1,550 per week, right? So we paid for that earlier in the year. We paid for 2 weeks. Not only paid for 2 weeks, like I said, we already had this membership, so we're paying them another $1,775. So that's $3,000 plus $1,775. That's almost $5,000 that we have to give them, right? We pretty much already paid them more or less. We were late or about to be late, technically, because the contract says you have 5 days until they charge you interest. That's the grace period, is 5 days, not interest. They charge you a late fee. So I'm thinking to myself, all right, we don't have the money. I'm like, hey, can we we're about to do your other market. Can we just make the money during the week to pay y'all? They were like, no, right? I'm like, damn, that's crazy. They're like, listen, you have to pay us by Sunday, because the Chelsea market is from Monday to Sunday. So we're going to start it on Monday. They said you have to pay us by Sunday. If you do not pay us by Sunday, you cannot sell at the other market that you already paid for. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Mind you, already paid for the market, been paying for the membership for the last several months. And they like, we don't care about none of that. Give us the money, we don't care. And if you're not going, and honestly, I think they said, you can't even come to the regular art, like the one that we do regularly. So you can't come to that, and you can't come to the one at Chelsea if you don't pay. I'm like, what?
And the crazy thing about that, because I really want y'all to understand, the way that the market works is that you pay on a weekly basis, right? So it's $350. If you want to do 4 days, 4 weekends, then you'll pay however much that is, the $1,400. So they were asking for like 5 weekends worth of payments for the beginning of the month. And it's kind of like, and we paid the first 2. We paid for the first 2, and then so that means we paid for the weekend that they're talking about, and then the weekend after that, and there's still 3 more weekends in the month.
Facts.
So they said that if we didn't pay for those extra 3 weekends, where if we didn't have a membership, we wouldn't have to pay for, that we couldn't do Chelsea. Right. So this membership has done nothing. There's no discounts for it. There's no extra promotion that we get. There's no benefits to having this membership. It's just literally they want the whole month up front. and that's it. And that's not a benefit to us.
Right.
And we're not making that money back because of how they're operating.
Right. And then, like I said, that to me was the one that was the nail in the coffin for me. If you want to add salt to the wound, my issue is that they really they tried to set it up like, oh, you're gonna have this membership, so we're gonna put you in our promotional material for your brand or whatever, right? I'm like, that's dope. I'm like, that would be cool. They have like 100,000 followers on Instagram, which might be fake though, but whatever. And I'm thinking to myself, I bet. I could understand if they were getting us in the stuff. Like if they were like, all right, like we don't have to be in every single material that they post on a page or anything like that, right? But I have a problem when they are actively trying not to get us in stuff. That's when things get crazy, right? So you couldn't go to you could not go to that market and see our booth and like take pictures of the place and go, move, Sushi. You couldn't go in there, see our booth, and be like, I'm not gonna get a picture of that one. I'm gonna get a picture of this other one over here. This wall and this wheelbarrow table with nothing on it. When they just display. If you ever been in New York, you probably seen the Canal Street vendors where they have their blanket, they hit you with they roll it out and all stuff is on there and they just roll it back up and they leave. That's the kind of stuff that we have in there. And it's like, you couldn't come here. I'm gonna show you this thing. Cause Melissa put up an about page on the Candle page, right? An about us page on the website. Look at this. Oh, nice. All right.
Oh, they can't see.
Okay, look at this. How could you see this? Where is it? Oh, I gotta come down here. How could you see this background? How could you see this background when you come into a fair and be like, I'm gonna record everything. I'm gonna go up around this. I'm gonna keep going around. I'm gonna come here. Wait, let me go over here and record that. How could you miss the mark? And it's like, it could happen once. It could happen twice. I'm talking about, I've seen videos of them doing a pan of the whole market like this. Just like this, and the video stopped right here. And then we're right here. We're literally right here. They stop the video right here. And I'm like, now, you can't tell me it's not on purpose. They'll walk around getting content of all the other people and walk right past us. And I'm like, really? I'm like, that's crazy. I'm like, that's insane that's how they want to move. So I'm like, why would you expect me to care about anything that you want when this is how you want to treat? Listen, Melissa know me. If I feel slighted, I'm like, everything, nuclear bomb, everything. I could care less about anything they talking to me about. I don't care. It's up. I don't care. That's how I'm feeling. And I'm glad someone told me this. There was a lady who worked she works at another like brand, right? And that she was a vendor. And she was saying that another vendor, once they had the same issue with Artisan Fleet. Oh. Same issue. They was like not vibing, whatever the situation was, right? They was having problems with the management, all the other stuff. So what they did was they got their license, right? They got their license. It's like a street vending license. And they went and vended directly in front of Artisan Fleas. Now, I would do that. I would make the setup so extravagant, so elaborate that people would walk by and go, wow, this Artisan Fleas? And I'll be like, fuck no. I'll be like, absolutely not. Right? I would set up right. And what you gonna do? The law says I can vend right here. You can't do apps. You couldn't do absolutely nothing. And I'm not paying you $1,800 to be here. To the same traffic that y'all are not even getting. Honestly, I might get more traffic outside than being in front. And honestly, they might even look at the market worse. They'll come by, see us, be like, wow, this is amazing. Go inside and be like, what the fuck is this? What is this? What is this? And I'd be like, yeah, man, I don't know, but I know people walk by here, so I set up outside. That's why I'm here. I don't know what's up with them, what's going on with them. And another thing too, they banished us to the shadow realm inside of in the back. We are all the way in the back in the corner behind the column. All the way in the back, right? So if we were in the front with a nice setup, I don't have to worry about you walking past 5 candle people before you get to me. I don't got to worry about that. I don't got to worry about you telling me, oh, I just got here. Let me look around. There's no one else here. It's just us. You come by, you smell the candle. You said what?
Isn't that so funny?
What?
They might be like, oh, I'm heading to maybe, right? Or oh, I'm gonna see what they got in there. Go inside, come back out, and still buy our candle.
Right. They're gonna be like, yeah, I went inside, I wasn't really feeling it. Let me get the candle. Cause like I said, it's gonna be like this is such a stark contrast. They're gonna be wondering who we are that we have this amazing experience, and listen, it happens all the time.
People ask us now.
It happens all the time. People are flabbergasted that it's just me and Melissa. They be looking at us like, where's your store?
They don't believe us.
I be like,
they literally will be like, whose business is it? Is this a black owned business? They'll ask us that. They'll be like, is this a black owned? I want to support, like, and it's like
what? I'd be like. They were always y'all. I'm like, yes, and I'm like, how? I don't even know how often people get asked that in the market. I'm curious. I'm curious because I know the smaller people not getting asked that. I couldn't imagine somebody with a little tablecloth and table getting asked if this. You have a store? Do you? Is this your business? It's like obviously it's probably theirs. To be honest with you, I don't even think we were getting asked that before when we had our table. Now it's a regular. People be like, oh my God, where else can I buy this from? Well, you have a storefront. Do you have which other locations? They be like, they ask me what a location we have. I'd be like, oh, other pop-ups. They be like, oh. I'm like, yeah, we don't have a store, ma'am, sir. Like, this is it. So, like I said, all this stuff is just it's annoying because we put all this effort and energy into it. And this has been my life story. This has been my life story where I'm like, I'm going to go super hard. I'm going to go super hard in whatever this thing is. And then whatever like infrastructure I'm inside of, it can never support me doing that. It happens often. I'm like, I'm working at McDonald's. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna clean. I was cleaning at one point. I'm gonna be cleaning everything. I'm making shit spotless. It's gonna be fire, right? They like, nah, Donovan. We know you cleaned up like everything really well, but like, we can't have you standing around. So just clean the table again. I'm like, nothing's on the table. I just cleaned it. It's spotless. They're like, yeah, but you know, dust. I'll never forget. This person told me. They said, but maybe dust fell back down on the table. So just clean it again. I'm like, what? Then I remember at the melt shop. Man, oh my God. I got so many stories of this. Man, I don't know if I told you about the one in college. But at the melt shop, I was doing bike messaging for food. I was doing food delivery, right? I remember, this is so funny. I remember I would pick up everybody's shift. I'm like, listen, I don't have nothing to do but work. I will work every day. I'm going to hustle my ass off. I remember riding on this little ass bike. I'm 5'11" and 3/4, right? I did not even know about bikes back then. I had no idea. I've come from the hood. We don't know that a bike's supposed to be a certain kind of height. It's like, nah, if the bike got wheels, it's a bike. That's it. That's what I ride. So you imagine me and my big self. I'm riding the same bike that I had when I was like 9 and 8 years old. I'm riding this. It's in my garage. It said I need a bike. I said, all right, cool. So you know me, I got my bike. I brought it. Of course, it's mad low. I'm all the way up here. My bike all the way down here. But it's a bike to me. Man, I started riding that bike. I went up one hill. I will never forget the hill. It was on 34th Street between. It was on Park Avenue between 33rd and 34th Street. If you're ever in New York, y'all know what I'm talking about. I was like, wow, I can never do it. I remember getting home on Park Avenue. there's right where that bridge starts.
Right.
I was riding up this hill on this little ass bike. My knees is hitting the handlebars. This is how I look. I'm really like this. I'm like riding this bike up the thing. I'm like, yeah, I'm getting it, right?
Would it have been faster if you got off the bike?
Of course, absolutely. If I ran, it would have been much faster, especially up a hill. And I'm like, you know what? I'm doing the hood thing. I'm standing up on a bike. I'm like, yeah. You ever see the person? I'm like, yeah, I'm getting it. I did not know I was not getting it at all. I'm telling y'all, it's crazy. I got home that day. I think I was talking to Hunter or somebody. I'm laying in my bed, like, I remember saying to myself, I can't do this. There's no way I could do this again. Like, my legs had knots in them. I'm like, if you had a storefront. Well, we've been thinking about it, honestly. Thinking about getting a storefront. We've been kind of contemplating, like, if it would make sense financially to do it. But,
Where you gonna get the money for a storefront?
I mean, listen, the Namaya got one.
That's true.
If we could just, it might not be in the best area, but we could rent a spot. We're paying $1,700 a month right now. So, I'm on this bike, right? I'm in my bed, and I'm like, I got knots in my legs. I'm like, wow, like, I remember it was so, I'm laying in the bed like this, looking at the ceiling like, my legs, I can't move my legs. They hurt so much. And I'm like, I can't, it would be physically impossible for me to continue working on the bike if that's how I feel after like a semi shift. So that's when I went out and I got like an actual bike, right? I got me an actual, like, I went to the thing. That's when I learned, like, the bike's supposed to be a certain height. I learned about wheels. I'm riding a mountain bike wheel tires through the city. Those are big tires, which means you do have to pedal them hard. They don't go as fast. It's a small bike. It's old. Everything is wrong with the bike. So I got me a nicer bike, right? Cool. Now I'm getting money. I'm killing. I'm getting to the money. Oh my God. I feel like a new person. I'm like, why I never had this before? Oh my God, this is amazing, right? I started getting so much money. I'm like, this is insane. I said, you know what? I need more shifts. So I was like, I'll call all my coworkers. I'm like, bro, you're not working that day? Give me a shift. Anybody they know, if they don't have a shit they want to do, they call me. I'm taking a shift, bro. I'm gonna take it. Why did my manager call me and say, Donovan, you have to give the shift away? I'm like, what you mean? He's like, you can't work that many hours. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, it's available. He's not going to work it. He's not going to be here. There's nobody going to be here. They said they would rather have nobody be there than me work the shift. I could not believe what I was hearing. My brain couldn't comprehend. I'm like, so I'm asking him, I'm like, so you telling me that he's not going to be here, right? He's already said he's not going to be here. No one else is going to take that shift to for whatever reason. I've already signed up for the shift. He's like, you can't work more than X amount of hours. Yeah. I'm like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. So I'm like, I can't do this. I cannot work here. That's when I end up leaving and going to, for a similar reason, funny enough, that they started cutting my hours now. Not only were they not giving me hours, they're like, listen, they would send people home early. I would come in. I remember coming in. I spent like $30 to get down. No, I think I bought a Metro car. I paid some money to come down there, food, whatever. And I remember them being like, yeah, it's slow, man. You got to send you home.
Bruh.
I'm like, bruh. And I was paid on tips. So that means I'm getting paid. They paid us like $6 an hour for each thing. $6 an hour. And then I'm like, and if it's slow, they're like, listen, yeah, I got to go home. And I'm like, all right, it's not going to work. That's when I started doing the food delivery with like Uber and Postmates and stuff like that. They weren't even really out like that back then, but that's started doing that. So the other time, this was the time that I was, like I said, when I tell you guys that I will work, but the reinforcement that I have is that the more work I put into something, the less space I have in the institution or place that I'm trying to put that work into, whether it be basketball or I'm going to tell you right now, when I was in college. Bruh. Same situation. I'm in college. I'm working I'm cleaning dishes and cleaning tables. I'm busting tables, right? So now this one was a little bit different. Maybe this one was not the same per se, but was it? It might. No, it was the same. It was the same thing. That's why I started doing it. So I'm like, listen, they giving me college boy hours. I'm talking about, I'm making like $80 a week. And I remember being like, oh shit, bro, I'm about to go crazy. I'm about to buy mad snacks. I can buy condoms. I'm about to I'm about to be lit. I can go out and buy whatever, right? And I remember trying to get more hours working there. Same situation. They're like, nah, you can't have no more hours. We don't have them available, whatever. So at that time, I decided I was going to take matters into my own hands, right? So you're like, Don, what does that even mean? How you take matters into your own hands if you don't own the establishment? Well, this is how I did it, right? I would sneak in, go up to the little hand monitor thing. I would put my hand down. I would clock in for a shift that I'm not scheduled for, and I will go home and go to sleep. Now, how it started, though, here's how it started. What I would do was I would just clock in like 2 hours early. I'm like, ooh, 2 hours. That's a little nice extra 15 or what else, $10, I'm extra $20, something like that, right? Then I'm like, don't nobody care about that? Bet. I'm literally gonna clock in. No, I would not clock off on my break. That was the second step. Then it led to I would like clock in hours early, like several hours early, and then come to work. Then I said, listen, I'm just gonna clock in and go home. Like I'm not even gonna work. I'm just gonna clock in and go home. Man, I tell you one day, I will never. This was the most traumatizing moment I ever had in my life. I put my hand down on the thing. I put my number in. Put my backpack on, and I walked out to. I remember they had like a back staircase, right? They had multiple staircases, but I knew if I go in the back staircase, you need some? I'm like, if I go in the back staircase, I could just like leave out mad fast. Nobody will even see me. So honestly, I was doing some other shit too. I would come in the back staircase, right? And you come up the stairs, and then like, how is it? Okay, I'm gonna show y'all. So I come up the stairs right here. You hit like 2 or 4 steps. Right over here is the little hand monitor thing. So it makes a lot of sense. I can just come here, put my hand on it, turn back around, and go back outside, right? That's what I'm about to do. Put my hand on it. I'm walking out the door. Someone goes, hey. I'm like, hey, what's going on? He's like, what's up? I'm like, nothing much. Now, I don't think he knew at first. I think he said, like, what are you doing here? That's what he asked me. I was like, oh, nothing. I'm about to head home, something like that. And he kind of, like, looked around. He was like, did you just clock in? Right? Now, the crazy part is, he caught me in the staircase. So it's like, why would you clock in and then go out the staircase? Like, that's strange. He said, come with me. Come with me. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Now, I seen cartoons, right? I seen the cartoons. People's head be spinning and shit. People talk about it in the movies. Oh, everything, the room is spinning. I'm like, obviously, y'all bullshitting. I listen, 100, I swear on everything. I got in that room, the room was spinning. The room was spinning. The person was checking the computer for my name. They was looking to see if I had clocked in. My name came up that I clocked in and I wasn't scheduled, and I was leaving the building. Oh my gosh. I said, can I sit down, sir? I said, please let me sit down. I gotta sit down. I said, I gotta sit down. I never in my life had my head spin from stress. Like it had to be literal stress that was happening to my body. And I was just like, I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, I'm about to go to jail. I'm like, that's stealing, right? I'm like, I ain't steal nothing. He's like, nah, that's stealing. I'm like, but ain't nobody. I ain't take nothing from nobody. I take nothing. I don't have nothing. I just went to work. They wouldn't give me no hours. He's like, yeah. I think he said something like, they fired me. They fired me. Obviously, they were like, listen, you can't work here no more. Like you done. Like what they be saying, you cooked, boy. You out of here. But I didn't really have to deal with any repercussions. He was just like, listen, you're gonna be fired. And I think he was like, listen, you good. But The reason I bring it up is just because I'm always like, I'm going to try and do the most. And then I end up in a situation where the person that owns whatever I'm trying to do the most in, listen, I was 1,000% wrong. I was 1,000% wrong. However, if they just let me work, then we would have no problems. But no, I can't have too many hours. I can't be full time. We don't want to pay you overtime. It's like then give them. I remember saying this. I'm like, listen, to me in my brain, it's the same amount of hours, especially if it's not overtime. I'm like, that man, you gonna pay him $20 or $10 an hour. He not gonna work the hours, so you still gotta pay $10 an hour. Give me the hours. You're not losing no money paying me. They're like, nah, we're not gonna do that. I'm like, all right, whatever, sure. So this is another example of that. So we done put our foot in this setup. We done did a whole bunch of stuff. We got a sign, we got clouds, we got neon lights, we got hand painted vessels, we got candles, we got room sprays, we got all lights on the table, we got flickering fairy lights on the table, we got a candle warmer, we got bags with our branded names on it. Velvet bags with the name that hold the candle. Listen, we going off in there. We trying our best. We got the game. People loving the game. They having fun. We taking selfies with everybody. We laughing. Oh my God, I gotta show y'all something right now. Oh my goodness, y'all want to watch? A woman won.
No, Donovan.
A woman won the game last weekend. I'm telling y'all right now, the amount I've experienced something like this, like in terms of someone being very ecstatic they won the game, right? It compares nothing to what I'm about to show y'all.
That was crazy.
Oh my goodness.
That was crazy.
Let me see. Where is that? Is it? Did I already send it to you? No, I don't think I did. No, it's not that one. I feel like it wasn't on Sunday. Was it on Sunday?
You have your tripod away.
No, it's over. It's over there somewhere. Are you okay?
No.
Do you want help?
Huh?
Do you want help?
I think.
Okay. Oh, this is it right here. Okay. Oh, and I was going to show you how to market too. I'm going to show you how to market first, how dead it is in there, and then I'm going to show you the other video. Is there sound if I play the video?
Maybe.
So let me show y'all this first. Okay. All right, look at this. Look at this. Look at this here. Look at this.
Me?
No, not you. That's what Kevin Hart be saying. All right. Ooh, my eyes. I think I got onions in my eyes. Damn. Can't see. I don't even know what was the video at that I was looking at. I can't see. Sit down here. Oh, it's here. Here's one of the videos. All right. Oh, no. Stop. Why it's not showing on here? Why it's not showing on here, babe? What?
Excuse me.
I gotta bring it up here. All right, here you go. Here's one video. I'm gonna show you. Look at this. This is the market.
It's open?
Is it open?
What other market event?
Oh, damn. Yep. That was Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm. Look at that. Let's play a game. Let's count how many people y'all see in the market. Okay, she don't count because, she works here. This whole aisle, is that a person? Let me go. That person might be. Can I zoom in here? I can't zoom in. Can I? No, I can't. I think that is a another vendor here. Honestly, let's see. We got an empty spot right in front of us. Another empty spot. Oh, wait. This looks like it might be a customer. I think that's a customer. She's not a customer. I think she's a vendor. Let me see. Yep, this is the vendor walk. You see this right here? The arms crossed, the long stride. Like, what should I do? That's the vendor walk. Look at this. Look at this. You're like, damn, I just spent all my... This is them contemplating life. Like, wow, should I even sell stuff? Bruh. Maybe I should be like, I should work at like McDonald's. Maybe this is not for me. See? She's like, la, what should I do? Like I said, she's a customer. That's a vendor in front of her. Let's see what we got here. Nothing. All right, let's look at the next video. Just a little more people in here. Okay. We got, hold up. That's a little quick. So right now, this person right here, y'all see? I'm pretty sure he's a vendor. I think he works at this booth here. Can you tell if he works at the booth? I feel like he does.
This one's kind of far.
Him?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think he works here. She doesn't work here for sure. I know that. She doesn't work here. That might even be a person's face. I don't know what this is. Is it a person? Oh yeah, they don't work here. So right now, this is all the people that are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 people in here, and there's about 30-something vendors. So that's 6 I counted so far. Let's keep going. Empty.
They said they can't see it.
Oh. I've been talking this whole time. Y'all can't see nothing? Crazy. Okay, my bad. Okay, hold on. I got y'all.
What's up there?
Can y'all see now?
So you have to bring it back down.
Okay. So like...
It has to be on this window.
Yeah. But like, is it gonna come back down?
Yeah, it's still up there.
Yeah, but like, I tried to bring it down. It's not coming down.
Try to open it again from the Finder, but...
I think I have to... Yeah. Alright, my bad, guys. I'll show y'all again. I'll show you the first video I showed. Alright, here we go. First video right here. No, this is the second video. My bad. I'll show you the first one I showed y'all. This is the first video. Okay, here we go. Okay, can y'all see?
They can see it. OBS is just... I don't know where it's at.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. All right, let's play. What other mark? This is the walk I was talking about right here. This one right here, she gonna do the walk. Look at this. That's what should I even do with my life walk? That's her. Just like, I don't know. This man chilling, he ain't doing nothing. I don't even know if she's a vendor. She like she's not a vendor.
Oh, bro, she had such a rough day that day too.
Oh, right. This is not even her table. Her table fell. They gave her the table and it fell over.
Bruh. And that's it. Honestly, I don't even know if we told y'all about that. I'm assuming that they also gave that table to another person that was across from us. And that day, they had this giant, like it might have been it had to be like, 4 or 5 gallons of juice in there?
Probably more than that.
Right. Big ass
tub of juice. That was in there? Yeah, probably like 2, 3. That was
2,
in there.
3?
But it holds a lot more.
Okay. So yeah. Now I think they had it full at first.
You think it was full?
It was full.
That's crazy.
It was full. And then they put less in it the second time. So it was full. So it was definitely like 5-6 gallons or whatever of juice. It was a big ass jug. They were using it for samples. The table collapsed. And the way that it fell is like, think of like when a cup falls, the liquid goes out the way the mouth of the cup is. So it was facing our table. So all that liquid went across the aisle, went onto our tablecloth, went underneath our setup and all of that stuff. Like it was just, and obviously it wasn't their fault. The table collapsed.
Right.
The table collapsed. And then her table collapses. So to me, it looked like a faulty table. It looked like sabotage. But you know.
Right. This table right here collapsed. Bruh. I'm telling you, they don't care. I remember, bro, there's another person, because they were doing this whole 8-inch thing I told you about earlier, right? There was a person who was right in this booth where this is at. They wanted her to move her table at 8 inches, right? So they came over and they started bumping her table in so that it's 8 inches in, and her stuff started falling off the table. And I was just like, wow, like that's crazy. They had like, like a little hip bump, like they were just like trying to get it in 8 inches, and I'm like, y'all crazy. So that's one video I was gonna show y'all, right? Now this is the other video I was talking about of the people. This one has a little bit more, the market a little bit busier, right? So, like I said, this guy right here is not a vendor. I'm like 99% sure this guy's a vendor right here. Like this one right here, I think he works at this booth here. So he don't even count. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 6 right here. Right? All this empty. She works here. She works at this booth right on this side. He obviously works here. She works here. He's chilling. Right? Oh, there's a guy. And we got 6, 7.
Oh, that
8,
whole back wall.
9, 10.
That whole back wall is supposed to have vendors.
Right.
You see where them tables at back there with the markers? They put that there because they don't have enough vendors. Think about that. That whole back wall is empty. It probably fits probably 4 to 5 people. And then directly across from us is empty, which also fits an additional 2 people. There had to be at least 10 empty spots that day, because there was also an empty spot by the DJ booth that day too. Mm-hmm. And I think there was an empty spot next to the lady whose table collapsed.
Yeah, right. Oh, like on this opposite side here.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there was somebody who's Opal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But like it's.
Right. So now look over here, right? These people are all in this area. I think I counted 6 from before, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? Now, anybody that's ever sold anything before, there's something else that comes into play. Just because there are people in the market, they may not even be looking for candles. They may not be looking for jewelry. They may not even want clothes. They may come in here and say, I just came here to buy some coffee or something, right? So now, out of the 10 people, how many of them are trying to buy candles, right? So here, let me show y'all something, okay?
They might just be browsing.
Right. I was going to come to that too. You see where the arrow's at? So right over here, like in this area, there's a candle person, right? Then right over here is another candle person. Then there's us on this side where we have candles. Oh, I forgot. They also sell candles right here. These people sell candles. Hold on. They're right here on the table. If you look close, if you look like right here. Let me go back a little bit. Yeah, right here, these are all candles. So they sell candles, candles up here, candles over here, and then us who sell candles, right? So we're literally all the way in the back. So now you have to come through all of that, whatever it is, to come to us to get candles. And that's if you were even looking for a candle. Because like I said, ain't everybody, it's not a candle market. Everybody not going in looking for a candle. Then like Melissa said, some people ain't even looking to shop. They bored, they walking around, they on a date, they, want something to drink or whatever. They want to see what the market is. They never seen it before. They come inside. They don't have no money. They're not trying to carry nothing. So it's like.
That last thing you said, they never seen the market before, and they just want to come inside and see what it is.
Yeah.
It's 90% of the people.
Right. So now you think about all those situations, right? So now you have, I named 10 people. There's 10 people in the market of 30 people, right? How many of them you think trying to buy a candle? Out of 10. Like, look at this guy here. He ain't trying to shop with his wife. Look at him. This man is like, look at his face. He's like, y'all just, oh my God, you're not even going to get up, just leave. That's him. They over here looking like she probably not going to buy nothing either. She just looking. A lot of people just looking. He's sitting down. This is what the market is, right? So it's like, all right, we going to sell to We could sell. We could try and sell. Hey, you want to smell a candle? No. Oh, hey, you want to? No. All right. We get to the whole thing. Like, oh my God, I love. There's another thing too. You gotta remember this. It's all about the funnel. So we finally get somebody to come to the table. They having fun. They playing the game. They love the sense. Out of the member, there's 10 people there. We got one. We got him. Let's go. All right. He's loving the candle. He's playing the game. He's having fun. Oh my goodness, amazing. Oh man, that one cost too much. Oh man, I ain't want to carry nothing.
That'd be the main one.
Oh man, let me check the rest of the market. So it's like, not only do we have to have enough people to come into the market to even sell a candle to, we have to have enough people that we can even talk to that will say yes when we talk to them. And it's like, yes, we have figured out ways to increase our conversion rate of someone coming to the table and our close rate. Sure. But it's like, if I close one person today and I increase it to 3 people tomorrow, I can't live off closing 3 people. But I 3x my close rate. So it's like, listen, you can't. If I sold a candle to every single person here, right, that would be $320. And they all in a group, so I have to get them all together as a group, but not all in a group. But I have to get them all together to buy a candle. That'd be $320. If they even all buy a medium candle, they might want a small. Maybe they get a bunch of bigs, right? But like I said, yeah, that's one issue that we have. So I'm X this video out. And then same video, a different video, a similar video. I don't know if he works here or not, but yeah. So now look at this. Hold on. Is it this video? Oh, it's this video here. Y'all not gonna believe this shit. Can I turn this side? Oh, I can turn it sideways. Wait, no, what? Turn it. Turn.
Interesting.
What happened?
So they haven't had the coconut milk in a little while,
Mm-hmm.
and it just tastes real vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't been able to find it like in multiple Trader Joe's in a little minute. I think they changed the formula.
Oh, wow. What's it doing?
I've never tasted the mashed potatoes and go, oh, this tastes like vanilla.
Oh, hot. All right, look at this.
Me?
No, not you. This woman right here is playing the game. Y'all, look, I want y'all to, everybody, if y'all listening, y'all not watching, I want y'all to pause whatever y'all doing. And I want y'all to look at the screen right now. I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to hear and see this, right? So she's playing the game. Did she even win yet? Yeah, I can't even get the whole thing because the video is lagging right now. Let's try this again. Because I'm like, the video lagging. See, I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, I'm trying to give you the whole sauce right now. Video acting up. Let me see. How could maybe if I made it smaller. She about to cry.
Bro, y'all didn't even.
Wait, look at this. Look at this. Look at the market. Everybody in the market is looking at the booth. Look at every single person in the market is like, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Everybody, look all the way back here. He like, what is she screaming for? Everybody is looking like, what is going on over there? I need to find out what's happening over there at that booth. It got to be lit over there. Let me go check it out. But also the market is busier here, as you can see. The market's busier. So I'm like, we thinking, wow, this is crazy. We like, yo, people start coming to the table after that. They're like, oh, what was that? What she won? First of all.
Bro, I think there was a steady stream of people after
Right.
that.
Here's the crazy part, right? This is why we don't advertise the game. This is the reason why we don't do it. Because people say, oh my God, what did you win? She said, oh my God. Oh, she wiped her eyes. I got 10% off. People thought she was insane.
Listen,
people thought something was wrong with her. And I'm like, because at the end of the day, it's just a fun interaction to have. It's not something that we sell on. We like, hey, come to the market to play our game. Oh man, it's the best game. No, it's a fun little trinket thing that we just had for people who smell the candles. This is why we don't advertise it. But look at how crazy this is, right? Y'all saw them? Y'all see them over here? Look at these two. Look at these two. Every single person is like, what on earth? And mind you, here's the crazy part. I got it late. Like, yes. After it happened, I looked over my shoulder and said, wow, I can't not get this. I'm like, mind you, when it first happened, the market stopped. Like, the entire market, like, came to a halt and was like this. The whole thing, I'm like, nah. I'm like, I gotta get some of this. I gotta record some of this. It's crazy. That's what you see here, right? Look at them. Bro, they think she's crazy. They're like, what you mean? Let me make it smaller again. Look at him. He came over to find out what's going on. He's like, what y'all talk? What happened here? So, right? You want to know what's crazy? Y'all want to know what's real crazy? She didn't even buy a candle. She did all of that. Shut the whole market down. Had mad fun. Screaming. About to cry. From all the exhilaration that she felt. All of that feel, all that emotion. Mind you, she loved the scents too. Loved the scents. She ain't get a candle. So it's like, now, you know what happens after that? People are bringing their friend to the table. Hey, come play the game. I want to play next. Can I try next? Might have gotten 2 sales. Maybe gotten 2 sales. People are like, I just want to play the game. I can't afford a candle. Can I just play for fun? I just want to see what the game was about. And we're like I said, you need a heavy flow. You need like the period on the second day flow for us to get a consistent amount of sales. Like it can't be always trickling in. We're not really sure. It's like, no, it has to be heavy, because even at the height of excitement, people will still go, oh my God, that was amazing. Thank you guys. I'll see y'all later. And we're just kind of like, we're like, all right, like they will really come get to the table, be like, yes. Oh my God, that was so much fun. Thank you. Oh my God, it was a great experience. Thank you. And just walk off and just leave. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Like, oh my goodness. I'm like, it's crazy. It's crazy. So, like I said, that's what we're dealing with in the market. And like, you can't really get much more than that when it comes. You can't ask for more than that. Like, just in terms of like excitement. And we in there trying. And like I said, we had like 2 good weekends in a row. We had 2 decent weekends. This weekend obviously wasn't our best weekend, but it's like at the end of the day, we're still human. So it's like, bro, it's debilitating to be sitting there for 40 minutes and only 3 people walk by your booth. And then they all look at you funny when you say hi.
Right.
You're like, oh my God. Like, I don't mind getting told no, but like, I don't want to get told nothing all day. Like, ignoring me, I could deal with it. It's not a problem. Cause I'm like, all right, Next person come, I talk to them. Ain't nobody else coming. That's it. That's it. And I gotta sit there in it. I gotta sit there in the fact that, oh man, nobody can. And here's the thing, right? If you ever did sales or if you ever did marketing or anything like that, it's mostly a numbers game. A lot of it is numbers. But what happens is, I think that people will tend to change what they're doing. You give me more mashed potatoes. You give me more starts. You know, already gave me a whole scoop, whole plate full of mashed potatoes. So
I be feeling like I'm taking too much for myself.
You don't. I guarantee you don't. That's a lot on your plate though, but you don't. So, what was I saying? So what happens is, right, when you are doing something, you're doing sales, you're doing marketing, and if you don't have enough people, what are you doing, Rock? Rock, what are you doing? Are you stuck in your butt? What are you doing? Yeah, I see him.
Both his legs open?
Yes, he is upside down with his legs spread open, and I'm like, he's stuck. But either way, so people will tend to change what they're doing because they're not getting like positive reinforcement, and it's easier to do that, but it's easier, but it's not a good thing to do that when you don't have nobody there. Because if I'm at the table, right, and I'm like, okay, every time I say X, Y, Z, A, B, C, I get elemental P, right? That's what works. And if I don't get it, I know if I do it enough times, I'm going to get it. But if I say it and I get three ignores in a row, I'm like, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I should change what I'm doing. If you get 5, 7, 9 in a row, you're like, maybe it's the kind of day. I should probably change how I'm saying it. It's not coming across right. Maybe I should change my clothes. Let's put on a pink hat. Something like that, right? But it's not that. It's like I'm getting the same amount of no's I may have gotten on a day that it was busy. The problem is there aren't enough people to match the no's. Let's say for every 9 no's, I get a yes. And that's not even a sale. Just a yes to the table, right? I think the number's probably more like every 6 no's, I might get a yes. Something close to that, right? Let's say that every yes, let's say I need probably 4 yeses to get a sale. So if I need 4 yeses to get a sale, that means I need 24 people to walk by the table to get 4 sales. To get 4 sales, I need 24 people to walk by the table. And it's like, if people are flowing in, it's not a problem. It's easy. It's nothing. I can, okay, cool. But it's like, honestly, I have any video of Grand Bazaar on here?
Oh, sure.
Let me see. I probably do.
You might have like shorts for sure.
Yeah, I do have shorts. I'm gonna go to Instagram and show y'all.
It's such a huge difference.
This is Grand Bazaar. Look at this. Oh, it's not even the video I wanted to show y'all. It's this one. There's no sound. Oh. Y'all don't need sound. You'll be fine without sound. Look at this. Look how many people are here. Look how many people are here.
Their marketing is on point.
And it froze. It's frozen for y'all. And it's inside. Look how many people is here. I can get told no 7 times and I'd be fine. I'm like, there's a whole line of people behind you. I don't care. No. Yes? Come over here. Let's try to get you a candle. No? Okay. No. Yes? Come to get you a candle. You want one? Oh, you can't carry it? No. Yes? You want to get one? You want to get a small one? Fine. Here's a small one. $15. I got 20 no's and I got $15. Or 10 no's, 12 no's, $15. It's like that. You can manage that, but you can't manage it when there's nobody there. So that's what we've been dealing with. So. Yeah, give me a second. You making candles today?
Right? I'm trying. I feel like I can at least make the big candles today.
Yeah, I think that's the most important thing.
In fact, could you give me a cup too? Thank you. I know nobody asked, but I made salmon with mashed potatoes and broccoli with extra onions because I like onions. The plate is slapping. But like I said, the marketing at Grand Bazaar is immaculate. They are on Eventbrite. They are in newspapers. They're on Facebook. We've spoken to the person that is managing it multiple times, and he if you ask him a question, he has the figures for it. Like he is doing the thing.
If he does the marketing himself, he can't do it himself. I would imagine he does it himself.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But they're on everything. They're on everything. And y'all can see how many people, and something that I love about them, they curate, like I feel like they genuinely curate a different rock looks so cute, a different theme every weekend. So if this weekend is Mother's Day gifts, they're gonna have candles, they're gonna have body care stuff, they're gonna have maybe flowers, or like people that sell like potted plants or whatever. Like, it's okay, I don't want that one.
Oh, what you want? Oh, there's another one, right? I think so.
There should be like maybe 2 more.
Okay.
So yeah, they curate it. They actually so each weekend you're genuinely gonna see something different. You're genuinely gonna see something you didn't see last time, and it brings more people to more people come out. It's insane, and thank God it's a nonprofit, because if it was for profit, they would be running that number up, because it's so valuable to be there, so valuable. But I'm just saying that to say that they put so much more work into the marketing and the into getting people to actually come to the market. And that's the whole point of being at a market, because like Donovan said, you could just get the vendor's license and set up on a sidewalk and sell there. But you would have to kind of fend for yourself and kind of have to stop people in their tracks to kind of talk to you, if that makes sense. Versus if you're at a market, people are going to the destination to buy, and that is the benefit of being at a market. But a market that's not marketing benefits no one. It don't benefit me. It don't benefit them, because they're not doing the business they're supposed to do. So they're not getting clients anymore. Like, it is so bad. It is lazy. And the reason why I say it's lazy is that there's a very big event that happens down the block, right? Called Smorgasburg. I don't know how to say it. Either way. Very big event. People come out there to see the food, try all the different menus and all that stuff, right? It brings a lot of foot traffic. And most people, the L train, where it is, if you get off that train, you're going to have to walk past Artisan Fleas to get there. That's just how it is. So, the reason why I bring that up, Smorgasburg only had one location before, and that location was the one by Artisan Fleas. They now have 3 or 4 locations. So now you don't need to go to that particular location to get the same experience.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
So that's what happened. So all the people that generally like they split their clientele pretty much. So then if I was gonna go and I found out there's one in Manhattan where I am, I'm not going out there. I'm gonna go to the one in Manhattan. It's kind of like that, unless they do something similar to Grand Bazaar, which is curate special foods at each location, but they're not doing that. So there's not as much emphasis about going to Smorgasburg. It's just not. Nobody is going there. So how does that affect Artisan Fleas? I'm pretty sure they were doing some type of marketing in the past, but then saw, there's so much foot traffic going on outside. I don't need to do this no more. I don't need a market anymore. So I think that's what happened, where it's like, okay, we're just gonna profit off of our location. Now the location isn't as good because people aren't going to that event anymore, and now they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. It's just lazy. It's negligent. It is really like, it makes no sense. And they are treating the symptom and not the problem. Where it's like, okay, my issue is that we don't have vendors. I'm gonna try to get more vendors. That's it. If you see the marketing material, the pamphlets that they show out, what they post on their website, what videos or content that they make that they want us to be in, it's all trying to get more vendors because they have a money problem, but they don't understand that the source of their issue. Vendors talk. You go to a market, you're trying to scope out the market, you're gonna ask, how is it? I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you how it is.
But I'm saying, look around. What you do?
Right. If I come in to vet the market and I ask you, is it normally like this? And it's empty. I'm seeing tumbleweeds in the vicinity. And I ask you, is it normally like this? And you say yes. Wow. There's people that will come in for the weekend and we'll ask them, like, are you coming back? You gonna be here next? No.
They were like,
nah, the only time they coming back is if they already paid for it. That's it. And they not giving you your money back if you already paid for it. Period. They're not refunding you. Period. So it's just like I said, vendors talk. Donovan will go to I went to Brooklyn pop-up and I saw one of the vendors that used to go there. I asked her, like, hey, I haven't seen you the coloring book.
Oh, right.
I'm like, hey, I haven't seen y'all in a minute. Like, how you doing? Like, what's going on? She's like, I am not going there. I'm not spending. You know how many vendors we know that is like, I will not touch that with the 10-foot stick. They're not doing it. They're not going near it. They're not touching it. The only reason we still here is because we locked in the contract. That's the only reason. And they're making it tumultuous to be in that.
Right.
It's not advantageous at all. It's not. And like I said, so it's not just us that's holding this sentiment. It's not like other people at the other markets, they're like, ooh, there?
There's not one person I know that said they like that.
Not a single person.
Let me see. Maybe.
What new regulars are at Artisan Fleece?
No, other than the only people that's there is the
Baudelaires.
And the Adelairs.
Honestly, I don't think the Baudelaires.
They don't need the money.
Right, they don't need the money.
They have a storefront. They have a legitimate storefront. Right, exactly. They're not gonna stay. They're not gonna come back. That's it. And like that's the other thing I was saying to Melissa. Well, we were kind of having a conversation about this. Was that all the out of all the people that are there, right? So actually, I'm gonna bring the video back up, and I want to count how many spots are in that market on here.
I think I seasoned it better this time.
Okay.
What time is it? It's 10:44.
All right, so y'all can see this, right? So I'm gonna try and show you as many spots as I can. All right, right here. Let me get my phone out and count. So right here, this is 2 spots. Right next to her is 1 spot, so that's plus 1 spot, right? So on here, there's like a little pathway here, and then over here, there's 1, 2.
I think there's 3.
3. It's not 4.
Future Retro to the spot there, this spot there, and then I think it's. I mean, you can count the DJ booth.
I thought there was. So, yeah, I think it is just 3. Cause I know Milk and Rose used to be there, and they had 2 spots.
But they had 2 spots, but they were directly next to.
On both sides, they didn't have nobody. They didn't have nobody between them on either side.
So I guess it might be 4.
Let me think. So I'm gonna say 3. Cause I'm not completely sure. So I know there's 1 here and then 2 next to it. Yeah. So right. So I'm gonna go with 3. So we got 3 spots. All right. So we're at 6. All right. All right. Then along this wall right here, there is 2 spots along this wall, right?
Yeah.
So there's plus 2 spots. All right. Then underneath this sign, there's another spot. So you got 1 spot here. So then if up in this area, you can't really tell. Like if you look right here, there's like a little sign here. They honestly might have what 2? They got how many spots they got?
I never thought about it.
They probably got.
It might be 2.
They might have 4.
4?
Because who's with them? There's nobody in that whole section, right?
That's OD. But
Right. So they got because they it would be like it should be 2 on both sides. They have that whole section.
Honestly, I've never thought about it. I would have to look to verify, but I would say
Yeah.
4.
So they got 4 spots plus 4, right? Then you come over here. You see this little table spot here? She has 2 spots, so that's plus 2. Behind her is 1 on the left, 1 on the right. It's another 2, so it's plus 2 again, right? All right, let's play the video. So right now we have 17. All right, so right here where all these what are these called? Vinyls are at another spot. So we got plus 1 spot. We're at 18. Right, so now in here, this little area, this is technically considered 2 spots inside of here. But they normally give it to somebody. They normally give it to someone. That's crazy. You're playing for 2 spots in there. That's crazy. They normally give it to someone that pays for 2 spots, and they put them in there. They don't really put 2 people in there. So that's 2 spots. So that's plus 2 more spots. We're at 20 spots right now, right? So now you have right here. So you got 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, 4 here. That's 4 spots. So add another 4. We're at 24. You come on this side. You got 1 person right here and 1 person right here. That's 2 spots. She had like what they call that, rugs and stuff is over here. She's the person that does the rugs, and he has jewelry. So that's 2, right? So we're at 26. Plus 2 is 26. Then you have a spot here and a spot on the other side. So that's another 2. That's plus 2. Right, we're at 28 spots. All right, let me press play. All right, so back along this wall where this sign is at, another spot. Another spot where her clothes is at. You can look real close. So that's 1, 2. There's supposed to be a spot here. That's 3. And then this is 4 right here. So that's another 4 spots right there. So plus 4 spots, right? Then you got, y'all can't see it obviously, but you see how this wood here. There's another section like this on the opposite side. So let's just say 4 spots again. So we got plus 4 spots. That's 36, right? Then where we're at, there's 4 spots here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got plus 4 spots. Plus 4, that's 40. We're at 40 spots right now, right? Okay, along this wall, I think I counted like
5, I think.
5? I don't know if it's 5. I think it's 4.
Okay.
So you got 4 spots. You got plus 4 spots. You got 44, right? Then you keep going. She has 2 spots all the way along this hall. Let me pause it. Come all the way back over here. She has 2 spots. So plus 2, we have 46, and then plus us 1 is 47. So they have 47 spots. 47 spots they have on this side of the plate, which is a lot more than I thought it was, to be honest with you. So let's just do some quick math. How much they make every single weekend? So times 350. That's just one side. They would make $16,000 a weekend, which is decent. It's not amazing, but it's decent. It's only 2 days of work though. Minus, okay, divided by 47. Really? Damn. I thought there was one more back there, like a pink one. Oh. So that's 47 spots, right? So now I want to show y'all this, okay? So.
You know what I just know? Can you go back to Eva's book? Am I bugging or do they work for us?
Oh,
Is she the
she look like she. I can't. Let me see.
there's like there's like 3 of them.
I don't know if she is.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if she is. I don't think
kinda
so.
looks
She looked like her, but I don't
Right.
think it's her.
Huh.
All right, so 40. We have 47, right? So now, here's where you start to like really understand the health of the market, right? Let me get some of this in here. Okay, we got 47. I'm gonna do some more math. Somebody remember that number. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Yeah, I don't forget it.
I got you.
Okay, you got me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're at 47. So now, out of that 47, we're going to count how many people are here permanently, right? Who have been here for like mad long. All right, where is it? So like I said, all right, permanent. They got 2 spots, right? These are people who are permanent, not semi-permanent. These are permanent. I'll explain what semi-permanent is in a second. Permanent. So we got 2 spots right here. So we got 2 plus. I don't think she has a membership. I don't think she does, but I don't think she does. They definitely do. This person right here, they got 2 spots. So that's another 2 right there. On the opposite side of them, they got a spot. That's another one. That's +1. We're at 5 spots. This disco thing, or this, I don't even know how many spots. This is technically, I think it should be 1 spot. I'm just going to call it, but it's mad stuff. They got mad stuff here. I'm just going to call it 1. So +1, we at 6, right? You think Bobby got membership?
I never thought Bobby, oh! Honestly, you can go to the website.
Oh, facts. I'm going to do that.
But it won't count the spaces though.
Okay, but I know how many spaces everybody got.
Okay, so you want me to check and see?
Yeah. So Melissa will check the website and see how many memberships they have at this place.
So it says right now they have. You just want me to count them, or you?
No, tell me the names. I don't know how many spots they have. Okay.
141.
Adelayers? Wow. Really? Okay. I didn't know that. Oh wait, 141 or
141.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay. Mhm.
Eva.
Oh, 2. Mhm.
Biquette.
Okay. +1.
And curated.
+2. Mhm.
The records.
Plus, I think it's 1.
You think so? The girl with the hat.
With the hat.
She was looking over the thing. So
Oh, right. Mhm.
I.E.
Mhm.
Kayla.
Mhm.
Cafe.
Bro, you think it's 1 spot or 2? I think it's 1. They just probably pay more. +1. Okay.
Us.
I didn't even count them in the beginning. I forgot. So it might be like 50 spots in here, but I'm gonna say 40, 48. Us plus.
Marina Jewelry.
That's that guy right there.
Okay.
No, +1.
Milk.
+2.
Musu.
That's it. All it says.
Musu gift shop.
I think that's her. It's either her over here or that thing all in the front. Honestly, they have 50 spots in here. I forgot 2 spots. I forgot the DJ and I forgot the cafe place. So it's 50. Yeah, 50 spots. But okay.
The DJ.
That says it on there?
It says Pop Train Records.
Okay, so I didn't count the Mosu person. I think that's her. So I'm gonna do +1. And then you said a DJ, so plus another one. Okay.
Queer.
Plus
Right, I
another
didn't know
one.
that either. Curious Desk. The Curious Desk.
Curious Desk.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's probably that guy on this side with the thing, with the stuff that be floating around, flying from this fan. That's probably him.
Never seen it.
What do you mean?
I don't think so. That's not him.
What's he called?
The Divine Tribe.
Oh.
He's the next one.
Okay, so then what's that one called? You said
The Curious Desk. Let me see, because they also have links.
the Curious Desk. Who the fuck is that?
Oh, okay, so that's the thing in the front.
Which one?
Directly in the front.
Right next to the DJ. Oh, the spots. Oh, so that's 4 right there. So +4.
And then let me see.
Yeah, what's the Musu one?
I don't know. They probably got one spot, because I don't know what this is.
Bro, you know what I haven't seen? Wow, you know what's not there no more? The one with the blonde hair.
I don't know who that is.
She has short, like light colored hair. She speaks Spanish. She always comes to the table and talks to Kayla.
Oh, facts. I haven't seen her in a minute.
240 Kent Avenue, Bedford, Brooklyn. Let me see.
It's almost 11.
240 Kent Avenue. Yeah, I don't know. Where would they be at? Let me see. They might be in the front. You think that's the people that be in the that's next to the Pop Records?
It could be.
And how you know Pop Records is them as opposed to what are they called? Did they train something?
What happened?
The people, the lady with the vinyls. Do you know what she's called?
I don't really know. There's 2 record people, so I just figured that one is probably one and one is probably the other.
Which one was the Eat Records? And let me see, Eat Records is... Yeah, that Eat Records is the one in the front. No, it's not. Is it?
Bro, is that 2 different booths? That might be 2 different booths.
Here.
In the front.
With the record taken from the ceiling?
No. There's the pictures. When you first walk in, it's the first thing that you see.
Mm-hmm.
But there's 2 sides. So 2 might be them, and 2 is probably the Curious Desk.
Let me see.
But because it looks similar, I just thought it was all one thing.
Yeah. Right. That's crazy. Yeah, you're right. So I'm gonna go through this list again real quick. Do the math. So they have one. Who's Beauty Crisis?
That's Eva.
Oh, I didn't know what her brand was called. What are you looking for?
My shoe.
+1, +2.
Yeah, I have to make candles.
+2, +1, +1, +2, +1, +1, +1, +2.
Excuse me.
I don't know. Let's fuck it. Oh, wait. Damn. I think Musu is the hat lady. Yeah. So that's the hat person. Okay. So what the fuck? So it's 1 plus. Wait, you said Eva's beauty prices?
Yeah.
Plus 2, 3, plus 1, plus 2.
Just gotta fold in the wax.
Okay, so guys, I'm trying to get that math for y'all. My bad. All right, so here we go. So they have 50 spots. That's the number I got. 50 spots. It wasn't 47, it's 50. I missed out on like 2 or 3 people. So they got 50 spots. 23 of those spots are for memberships. That means just about half of that is memberships, right? Now I'm gonna give y'all semi-membership. Semi-membership is for people that are not on the membership, but they pretty much pay every single weekend to be there. But they're not in a membership, right? They're there a lot, they're just not in a membership. So semi-membership would be, we got 1 here, that's 1. We got 1 here, that's 2. We got here is 3. Is it added layers was on there, right? So they don't count, so that's 3. You got 4 right here. Anybody else in the front? That's 4. One up here in the front is 5. One behind here is 6. No, that's it. That's 6. You got 7 back here. That's 1. 7. 7. So 30. There are 30 people who are permanent, who have a membership. People who are semi-permanent who just pretty much pay there to be there every single week, right? Now I'm going to count the people who are like fly-by-nights, trying it out. Maybe might do a weekend or 2 in a row. Okay, right now we're at 30 out of 50. All right. Let's go back to the beginning of this video. All right. So there's 1 person up here under the Artisan Flea sign. I think there's a second person over here, maybe. I don't really remember if there's one here. You got this person right here, that's 3. On the other side of her, that's 4. Right? That's 4. This person right here with the circle is 5. Is anybody even here? I think somebody is here. That's 6. That's 6. There are 6 people who are like not first time, because some of them have been here before, but like they're doing 1 weekend. They're doing 2 weekends to kind of test the market. So we're at 36. We're at 36 people, right? they, like I said, half of their income comes from permanent people. If they are treating them the way they're treating them, then look, and like I said, here's how you know it's a bad sign. That nobody else in the market. They literally only have 6 new people that came to the market. 6. Only 6 people were like, you know what? I'm going to go to that market. I can guarantee, and honestly, when I left the market, I remember I was checking around to see who was still going to be there for the following weekend. I wanted to see, like, who packed up, who didn't pack up. Every person that was not a semi-permanent or permanent left. They would not come back the following weekend. Not a single person out of those 6 people that I named are come back next weekend. Not a single one. That means that the market will only be the people that are there every single weekend. That's it. There are no new people coming to this market. Whenever they come, they don't make any money. And this is the thing the most important thing I really want to get to with this. A lot of the people that are here, a lot of the semi-permanent, permanent people who are here, they have a business outside of this. So they are probably losing money. I don't want to say, I don't put that on them. They're not all probably not losing money. But they can afford to not make a lot of money here because they have a storefront somewhere else. They have another side of their business they run outside of this. They're not like new people trying to figure out the market, even though that's how they decide to market themselves. Artisan Fleece market themselves as a brand that's like, we're here for the new creator. You want to have something you want to sell, come sell it here. But that's not really it. It's people who have storefronts, who have been making money, probably making maybe 75K, 100K a year. Those people are at the market. And you're not going to compete with them because they can sit there and do nothing all day. Honestly, most people here don't even own the business. That's another thing. I think she might own the business. She does fork. She does utensil jewelry. She might own the business. She's not a permanent. He doesn't own the business. They're semi-permanent. I don't even know how much he owns the business. I don't know. He probably does in some capacity, but I don't know. This person right here in the middle, they don't own the business. They don't own the records. They don't own the business. These things back here on the roof, they don't own the business. So they got hired by somebody else to just be there. They're like, all right, I'm gonna just sit here, collect the check. Whatever happens, happens. So I said that's pretty much what the market. That's the inside scoop on the market. And it's like, we're gonna leave. So who's gonna take our spot? And then if you could tell they were healthy, if they continuously had new people coming to the market. If all you have is the same people at the market, and like I said, I don't know about everybody else, I know we're gonna leave personally. I wouldn't be surprised if this person over here leaves also. So it's kind of like, and we not having good times at the market. We like, fuck it. Like, I'm not coming back there. I'm not going back. So we'll see what happens going forward over the next month or two. But as it stands right now, the market is cooked. Now, I guess the last thing before we wrap it up for y'all, I did want to go over, like, it's my new little dashboard that I made. All right, so here's the little dashboard. So I thought it was interesting to kind of see where we're at. I said we made 66K this year, and that number is gross. It's not net. That's what we grossed this year. We grossed 27,000 last year. So, that's great. And it doesn't include online sales either. This is just market sales on the left-hand side. The right-hand side includes online sales. For the 3-ounce candles. So our best-selling candle is room service, D, and retail therapy. That's kind of the top sellers. But if you look at which one actually has the highest sale in one day, it's wind down. We sold 15 3-ounce wind downs in one day. Like that's crazy. People watching's up there. Room service. What is this? Room service number 14. Look at this. Room service. Room service. Room service. People watching the blue do not disturb. Then wind down. That's the 3 ounce. This is the 7 ounce. Right. So most hold in one day is 5 by. It was for a D, and then a D again. Sold 5 of those in one day. For this, I don't know how to charge doing this. How do I? Retail therapy is also 5, and then I don't know what number this is. I don't know what color is this. It's like a red. Is it this? I don't know. I think it's room service. No. Is it orange? What color is this? This is red. This is orange. So this is probably a D again. No, this is red. The red is room service. So yeah. Room service, we sold 5. It looks like of those also. Retail therapy, 5. So out of the 7 ounce candles, the one that we sold the most in a day, it seems to be a D. That we've sold like 5 of those like multiple times in one day. And then retail therapy. So that's kind of interesting. And then the big ones, the most that we did was room service was 7 in one day. That was this year. And then room service again, big. Room service again, big. Room service again, big. A D, 5 in one day. And zesty, 4 in one day. So listen, I think it's interesting how you look at it where depending on the size of the candle, you have different sales. Like this one is 15 wind downs are purchased. But our best selling big candle is room service. Our best selling 7 ounce candle, it seems to be a D. Crazy, right? And then this is the gross income chart that I made. So the most you ever made this year in one day is up here. On February 18th, we did $1,174. That, you know, as you can see, this little trend line right here. I'm pretty sure we're saying that it's not going up. So this is how this, yeah. So just kind of see it going down and down and down. That's how it feels when we at the market, as we explained to y'all earlier. That's gross income, and then this is actually not gross. This is gross sales. This is how many transactions we did. Let me see. So yeah, as you can see again, the trend line is going lower and lower and lower and lower. The most we did was February 18th. We did 43 transactions this year. We had a couple 30s. Oh, that's how this line works. So I think anything above the line is probably above average. Anything below the line is below average. So that means that, yeah, that's kind of crazy. So that means that right now our average is like 13 sales. When before our average was like 23 sales.
I mean, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of like how our products are different now.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's just counting how much we made or just the amount of sales?
The amount of sales.
Yeah. I feel like we raised our prices, so it's kind of like, even though it looks different, it's so funny. It's still the same numbers, like price-wise.
And I think interesting because I always try to figure out, like, how would we be doing right now if we didn't have the big candles? This would kind of tell me. Because it's like, okay, we're selling less, right? But honestly, the line, like our average here doesn't really change that much. So it seems like our average here is about $500. Like maybe like $540, $550. That's where this line stays at the whole time. Yeah, that's the average. Man, it's like we have less sales over here. Like it's way deeper of a decrease here.
Yeah.
But this is still the same. So that's kind of good. So, but if y'all don't have any questions,
You told them how much you made last month?
In August, $5,036.
Oh, you just said that in the beginning. And then what do you want to do for next month?
Like sale wise, or what? Like with my the plan for next month. So our plan for next month right now, guys, is try and start doing the fairs ourselves outside, and also I didn't even show you this company. Ecological Position. So they kind of did like a cold call for us. We got on the phone. We talked earlier in the week, and then we spoke again later in the week. I had a meeting with them today. Listen, I'm about to pay for this. Once you have enough money, it's like $1,700 up. No, it's $1,300 up front, and then it's like I think it's $1,700 a month, but you only pay them $700 a month, and then whatever your ad spend is on top of that, which you pay them obviously. So it would probably be around $1,700 a month, which is what we're paying right now at the other place. And you know what's kind of crazy to me? Well, I guess we have to make that money back. But I was gonna say that if we pay $1,700 for them and we make back that money, we don't have to go to we don't need the market anymore. Like it literally covers what we would be paying for the market.
Right, the marketing.
Right. Facts. And I believe that people that buy the candles from us online are more likely to buy it again from us online, because the people that buy from us in person, they love us so much they want to come back. Like they want to, they prefer.
Well, we're not there.
Right. They prefer to buy from us literally at the place because they want to see us. They have fun. Hey, what's up, Andrew? What's up, Hope? What's up, Amy? Oh yeah, bro. There's so many people. There's so many people. That Jamal, Sarah, the list. There are so many people that we're just like, these are our people. So, but again, it's like, hey, it's not working out. But what I was pretty much getting at is that because of that, people will like not buy it online for that reason. So I think the product is so good that if you buy it online once, you're like, oh, this shit fucking slap. Like, let me get 3 of these. Let me get 2 more of these joints right here because I never met them, but this product is amazing. Let me get it. Let me buy some of those. So that's kind of the vibe that we have. We're also hoping to get this marketing loan soon to put it towards this. We want to work on more content and getting content out just in terms of what we would do for our, they call it the creatives, the part of the ad. That's like either the video and photography. I also want to use the money from the marketing loan to put towards us doing our own photography for the candles. I think I'm not really sold. Oh, I have one thing before y'all go. I want to show y'all. I'm not really sold on hiring someone else to do it. Like, if I had the money, I would hire someone to do the photography, but we don't have the money. And the amount of money we do have to hire someone, I think that it would be better for us to do it ourselves, because if we pay somebody, we have to do revisions, we have to like wait for them to send it back, and it's like, I think we aren't at the point, or at least there's no price point that we see that's worth that. So now, this is the last thing I'm gonna show y'all, that I'm gonna pack it up.
Also, I remember, I don't know if y'all remember, but I did this pitch competition that I won $500 from. I came in second place. They reached out back to me again to say that they're doing another pitch competition, and it's going to be September 29th. And that one, the grand prize is $30,000. So I'm going to be doing that. I've been taking a course that I started from the Beyonce thing, and we meet every like Tuesday or whatever. Why am I bringing that one up? I feel like there was a reason, but I can't remember now. And then what's the other thing? Oh, when it comes to like online, we've definitely, when it comes to online, we've been trying like different things out. So TikTok has a shop that we've been trying out, and pretty much they have a QVC feature where you can go live and kind of sell your products that way. So we've been trying that out. And I want to build a setup for that. And pretty much how it would go is that, like, kind of like this, we'd be live, but we'd be talking about the product. I'd show you the candle. And then they also have features where, like, you can shop literally the product that I'm talking about. You could do a flash sale within that live. It's very much like QVC. So I've been trying, like, playing around with that and seeing how we can get better. And one thing that I've noticed is that I probably went live on that platform maybe like 4 times. How many times did we say? Maybe 4 or 5? Like 3, 4?
You're talking about in the house too?
Yeah, but only for MBur, not the...
You did 2 at the market.
Right. I did at least 2 at the market, and I feel like I did
here.
2 at home.
I only did 1 at home because you told me you got strikes and stuff.
Right, I kept getting violations. But I think I did 4 total. And I started, the MBur TikTok started off with maybe like 30 followers, before I started doing it. And right now I think we're at like 80, if I'm not mistaken. So there's growth that way. And then the people, that's another thing. If they don't follow, they do check out the profile. So after I get off live, if they didn't follow, if they didn't buy something, they have gone to the profile and it tells you how many people. So I'll end the live and it'll say 153 people came to the profile to check out, the website, what you guys have. So there's that. I remember in the beginning of the year, we were really trying to push to become star sellers on Etsy, and you guys really like helped us to get the required metrics for it. The only thing was I didn't realize that our account had to be active for 90 days in order for that to stick. So pretty much once the 90-day mark hit, the window that they were looking at in order to make you a star seller, some of those orders were no longer within that window. So I'm trying to, now that it's been more than 90 days, I'm trying for us to become star sellers again. So that's why also this Labor Day sale that we're doing, it's going to be primarily on Etsy. You're not going to find the sale on our website because we're trying to get to that star seller status so that we can leverage Etsy's community, and they would start buying because they're seeing that it's 5 stars. They're seeing that we're star sellers. They're seeing people's pictures and comments in the description. So that's another big thing too. And I remember I was also posting on Pinterest earlier in the year, and we found out that like 6 people came from Pinterest to the website. So that was pretty cool too. Oh, and we also got contacted in order to be on some directory, and yeah, that's pretty cool too. So we're on a directory now for New York women in business, and that'll link back to the website and make it rank higher for SEO. So we're just, yeah. I think I'm tired. I think I'm tired, and I think I'm hot. But that's all that I wanted to say.
So what I was going to show you guys was this is a platform called The Social Cat, and
they can't see.
So they're influencers that make content for brands. All right, so this person, I can make it like, what is this thing? That's too small. I feel like it was weird. Like this is not this the right size.
There's a bottom, the button there.
This?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just how it looks like that. But anyway, I'll show y'all this way. Maybe it just looks like this. All right, so she made this video. We sent her a candle, and this is the video she made. Nope, not doing that. All right, let's try it this way.
I think you can download it.
Yeah. that's the video that she made. So like I said, that's one of the avenues that we've been trying is working with influencers, and just trying to see how that goes. So we haven't really figured out how we would use this content yet. We might use it as like an ad. We might use it as like reels for us as content. Maybe put it on Instagram, something like that. Honestly, what do you think about having this as like a product thing? So, and this would be good for like maybe Amazon and stuff like that. Like maybe not the beginning part of it, but like when she lights it and like puts it and does the painting.
Yeah, we could also crop it.
Yeah. So I said there's that, and then this is the last thing. New York Fashion Week reached out to us, somebody from there or some situation where we would give them candles for New York Fashion Week for people to sample the candles. So we're going to see how that goes. We're just trying different things, seeing what's going, but the craft fair situation definitely didn't pan out how it was supposed to, and we made money, but we kept almost none of it. So that's just a business lesson for anybody out there doing business. But it was fun talking to y'all, telling y'all what we got going on, what the plan is for next month. And we will see y'all in 30 days, maybe 31 days, 32 days, 33 days, 34, 35 days.